Okay then guys, this is the 17 from Dudley to Kingswinford-Manor Park, and as you probably can tell that the 17 on Sunday only goes from Dudley to Kingswinford by terminating at Manor Park. Originally it was the 17A, the Sunday and evening version, and Diamond did the running of that service since they had it replaced from the original 17, which was the 257, also when Arriva used to do the contract. But however, NXWM took it over in 2022 last year, and they just shortened it to Kingswinford-Manor Park. But that only lasted until December of last year, 2022, and now Diamond's doing it, but they're still continuing with the same timetable. So here we are coming out of Dudley, and I hope you enjoy the journey. So we're just going down the Broadway in Dudley, and we're going to turn off onto Ednam Road, which is just right by Coronation Gardens. So we're going to go past Coronation Gardens, which is on the B4177 as well. And then we're going to then go down onto Priory Road. So we're going to go down to the Priory next. So we're going to go down towards the Priory. So once we get to the Priory, if the trees weren't around, you'd see the iconic Priory ruins. And then the next port of call, we're then going to continue up onto the Broadway. That's going to take us up towards Burton Road, which is the A459. So the A459 is going to take us up to Burton Road. So we'll be on our way to Burton Road. So the 17 terminates at Kingswinford on Sundays. And so here we go. We're continuing. So we're now going up towards Burton Road. So we're going up to Burton Road next. So we're just going to go up to Burton Road. And once we get to Burton, to the end of the A459, we're then going to head on to Burton Road, and that is going to then take us towards the turn off point where we'll go towards Gornal. So we'll be on our way towards Gornal, and then after that we'll go into Wall Heath and then terminating at Kingswinford-Manor Park. Now, as you know, the 17 used to terminate at Stourbridge. Well, sorry. The 17 used to go through the Milking Bank. But however, certain journeys on the 17 in the weekday used to terminate at Manor Park, but they withdrew that in 2021 and the service was reduced to hourly. It used to be every half an hour to Stourbridge, but when Pensnet took it over, they reduced it to hourly, with 1 hourly journey terminating at Kingswinford-Manor Park, and that was numbered the 17E. But that only lasted for a short time, and well, it only lasted till 2021, and the E was dropped, so it was just the 17 and the 17A. And the 17 just became an hourly service, so that meant the only more than an hour service to go from Dudley to Stourbridge was the 7 from Dudley to Wollaston Junction, the 8 which comes from Wolverhampton goes on to Wollaston Farm, and the 6 from Dudley to Stourbridge. So those were the only services that were more frequent, because the 17 was just every hour, so it was an hourly service. But when it was the good days but when it was with Wolverhampton, it was every half an hour. And it was lovely when it was every half an hour, because you had all the double-decked vehicles on. And it was lovely. But when Pensnet took it over, they only put single-deckers on due to the fact that that double-deckers were unable to get on the Kingsley Road because the tree's been too close to the road. But we're now going to be heading onto Burton Road. So the A459 is going to take us onto Burton Road, and we're going to go past the Burton Road fire station, and Burton Road is just close towards Gornal. Well, it's in Upper Gornal, so it's in the Upper Gornal area, and once we get to Upper Gornal, we'll then head down towards Lower Gornal. So we'll head down towards Lower Gornal. So we'll head on to Lower Gornal, and once we get to Lower Gornal, we'll then head to All Heath and then terminate at Kingswinford. So we'll then terminate at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park. We're not terminating at Stourbridge on this video because this one's not for Stourbridge. This is for Kingswinford because this is the Sunday service. And as you know, the 82, which is the Dudley to Wolverhampton, NXWM do that service Mondays to Saturday day times, but the evening and Sunday journeys is covered by Diamond Bus. And the 17 and the 82 are both from Tividale. It is a surprise to see Tividale back in Stourbridge, because you'd be thinking the Kidderminster would be doing it, but however Tividale is doing the 17. So here we go, we're now going down towards Gornal Way now, so we're heading down towards Gornal. Well, we're heading down towards the Lower Gornal area now on 17, so we just come off Burton Road. So we're going down the Jews. So we're going to go down Jews Lane, which comes off Eve Lane. So this is Jews Lane. So we're going down the Jews Lane now. So we're going down Jews Lane. And then we're going to head down the B4175. So heading down the B4175. And we'll then be heading down towards Gornal. So I'll be heading down to the village of Gornal Village. Now, as you know, Diamond is now the main provider in Gornal Wood since NXWM pulled off the 17 and the 27 and 27A. But however, NXWM's X10, which runs Gornal Wood through Merry Hill, Halzone and into the centre of Birmingham, still exists, so that's the only unique. That is actually the unique NXWM route now only serving Gornal Wood. Before, the 223 just became the unique Diamond route when Diamond pulled off the 17A route, and now Diamond is doing all the routes now, so that's really good to see. And I'm so happy that Diamond have now taken on these new contract work. And when the 17 was with NX Pensnet, it used to interwork with the 57 up to Briarscroft, Wall Heath. But however, it's now separate because the 57's run by Kidderminster, while this one's run by Tividale. And originally when NX had the 57, it was the 17A and interworked with the 5 to Kingswinford. 5 up to Dudley. And the original route of the and as you know, the original route numbers was the 267 and the 657. So the 267 and 657 were operated by so the 267 and 657 were operated by Diamond Bus, and they were both from Kidderminster, and of course they were also ex-Hanson's routes as well. So anyway, we're now in Gornal. So we're now in Gornal Village. So this is Gornal Village now. So not far left now for Kingswinford. Just going to go towards Wall Heath and then on to Kingswinford. So just come off Gornal Wood bus station. And if my camera was pointing out on the right hand side, you'd see the iconic Zoa Chapel. So this is Abbey Road. Not to be confused with the song title by the Beatles. Well, just come off Abbey Road, named after their special song title. So this is Bull Street, not to be confused with Bull Street in Birmingham, which is home to the popular Birmingham Bull Ring, which is a very popular shopping centre to be. So the B4175 is going to take us towards part of Pensnet, where the old brickworks used to be. So, as you know, Diamond also used to do the old 282 into Gornal in the past, which went for Merry Hill, and of course NXWM had the 297, 297A and 297B. But that was under the days of Travel West Midlands. So, here we go. We're now heading down towards part of Pensnet now, so we're heading down towards Pensnet. So we're heading for Pensnet now. On the 17. So we're heading for Pensnet. And then we're going to head onto Stallings Lane. So we'll be heading onto Stallings Lane. So we'll be heading for Stallings Lane next. And once we get to Stallings Lane, we'll then proceed down towards Wall Heath. So we'll head down towards Wall Heath. And then our journey will terminate at Wall Heath. Sorry, our journey will actually terminate at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park. So, our journey's still carrying on. So, the B4175 is going to take us now straight towards the Stallings Lane Junction, which also comes off Tansy Green. So, here we go. We're now heading down towards Stallings Lane. So we're now heading onto Stallings Lane. So here we go. We are now heading down towards Stallings Lane. So here we go. Going down Stallings Lane, the B4175. So this is Stallings Lane, and nearby is the base for NXWM, which is the Pensnet Bus Garage. So the Pensnet Bus Garage is located nearby. So the Pensnet Bus Garage is nearby, and we are just going down now. So we're just going down on the 17, down Stallings Lane, and we'll then be heading into our terminus at Kingswinford. So we're heading for Kingswinford. So, as you know, here on Stallings Lane, you've also got Morrison's as well. There's a Morrison's located here on Stallings Lane, Kingswinford. There used to be a Morrison's in Stourbridge's Crown Centre. But however, there was a Morrison's here as well. There's been a Morrison's there for some time, even when it used to be a Safeway. If you remembered Safeway back in the old days, Safeway was then bought by Morrison's, and Morrison's is a good supermarket beside as to Tesco and other supermarkets and Sainsbury's. But I do like Morrison's as well. I'm a massive fan of their salads as well. Moving on from supermarkets, we're now moving back to the route. So here we go. We are now heading down to the bottom of Stallings Lane. So we're coming to the bottom of Stallings Lane, and we're next going to turn right. We're going to head to the right. So we're going to head to the right on Stallings Lane. Well, at the bottom of Stallings Lane. And so we're going to take the Wolverhampton Road. So we're going to take the Wolverhampton Road next. That's going to take us into part of Wall Heath. Now, all this area comes under Kingswinford, but the estate area is called Wall Heath. Because Wall Heath is just a local location. So we're going to take the whole beach road that's going to take us into Wall Heath. And then we'll end up in High Street, and then we'll be arriving at Wall Heath. So I'll be doing a loop around Wall Heath, and then after Wall Heath we'll then terminate at Kingswinford-Manor Park, where this service will terminate. So we'll be terminating at Manor Park, Kingswinford, and this journey will terminate at Manor Park in Kingswinford. So what I would like to say, guys, hope you enjoyed the 17 so far, all the way from Dudley, and I'll give a shout out to all my subscribers, and we are now at 971, and can't you believe it, 971, and that's amazing. So many good subscribers, and we are going to do more and more videos. All being okay, we should be doing all my all new videos in this upcoming week, and so please keep your eyes peeled for that, guys, here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. Yes, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. So here we go. We're now heading towards... So we're now going to be heading towards Wall Heath. So we're heading for Wall Heath now. So we'll be heading for Wall Heath. So here we are at the bottom of Stallings Lane. So this is the bottom end of Stallings Lane. So we're now at the bottom of Stallings Lane, and we are now going to turn. We're next going to turn to the right. So we're going to turn right. So here we go, turning right now. Just coming off Stallings Lane. So we just turned right and just came off Stallings Lane, and we're next going to be heading to the left at the next upcoming junction. So I'll be turning left at the next upcoming junction, and that's going to take us towards our terminus. Well, not to our terminus. We'll be terminating at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park. So we'll be terminating at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park, and that will be our final destination. So I'll be terminating at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park, which is of course our final destination for the Sunday version of the 17. I will try and do the Sunday version of the 142 eventually, and a few other routes, so please keep your eyes peeled for that, guys, here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we're now coming towards Wall Heath. So we're just coming towards Wall Heath now. So we're just coming towards Wall Heath, and then we'll head into Kingswinford, and then once we arrive in Kingswinford, that will be the end of the journey on the 17. So what I'd like to say, hope you enjoyed the journey all the way from Dudley. So it's been a brilliant journey so far, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching this amazing video that is on this amazing YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So this is Wall Heath, so there's Wall Heath Church right there, and we're now coming to our nearly coming to our final destination, which is of course Kingswinford-Manor Park. So it'll be coming towards Kingswinford-Manor Park. Now that used to be the terminus of the old 657 that was operated by Diamond. Diamond terminated that route at the Manor Park, but when they next changed it to the 17A, they then rerouted it up to Wall Heath Briarscroft, because the 267 became the 5, and that was extended to Dudley rather than going up Briarscroft. So here we are. We're now at the bottom of Stallings Lane again, and what we're gonna do. So here we go. We're now coming towards. So we're now coming towards. So this is. The bottom enders. So we just come off where Stallings Lane was, and just going past the Tesco Express, petrol station. Well, the Tesco Extra petrol station. And we'll be next heading to turn. So we're going to be turning right next. So we'll be turning right. Right. We'll be turning left. Sorry. So I'll be turning left, and then that will complete our journey on the. So I'll be completing our journey on the. So we'll be completing our journey at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park. So I'll be completing our journey at Heath-Kingswinford-Manor Park. So what I'd like to say, hope you enjoyed the 57 and look forward to see you all again soon for more exciting videos that is here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. So yes, the best YouTube channel that you can name of all time. So here we go. We are now in Heath-Kingswinford, which is our final destination. We just now need to head into Manor Park in Heath-Kingswinford. So once we get into Manor Park, that will be our final destination. So this is Heath-Kingswinford, and here is Manor. So this is the pub, the Arizona Crossing. So this is Heath-Kingswinford Manor. Well, coming towards Manor Park. So then guys, we're now coming round to the terminus at Manor Park in Heath-Kingswinford, and I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And just now, an update, we have now jumped up to, and the subscribers is 972, so we've now jumped up to 972. So welcome to Manor Park, the terminus in King.